Never thought a herd of fuzzy, googly-eyed lawnmowers could out-earn a corporate paycheck? Stick around, because these alpacas are about to show you how wool, weddings, and warm hugs translate into cold, hard cash. Alpacas look like living plush toys, but behind the charm sits an industry worth more than $19 million a year in Australia alone and climbing steadily in North America. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how many animals you need, what they cost, how to turn fiber into fashion, and the unexpected tourism angle that can make a single Saturday pay your feed bill for months. Halfway through, I'll reveal the rookie health mistake that nearly wiped out my entire herd. Plus, the one cheap fix that saved me thousands. So don't click away. Let's start with the money on the table, or better yet, on the alpaca. Each adult grows 3 to 6 pounds of fleece a year. U.S. fiber pools currently pay up to $5.50 per pound for top grade blankets. Lower grades still fetch $3. A small starter herd of 10 animals can therefore gross roughly $275 to $330 on fiber alone at the entry-level grades, or up to $3,300 if you hit the finest micron range. But fleece is just one chapter. Think of it as the rent check that keeps the lights on while the real profit pops elsewhere. Purchase price next. Good quality breeding females average between $5,000 and $15,000 this spring, with companion males under $1,000. Most first-timers bundle 2 bred females, 1 young herd sire, and 1 gelding buddy for about $26,000. That sounds steep until you see how quickly offspring, boarding fees, and stud services snowball. A single healthy cria, that's alpaca speak for baby, often commands $3,000 to $6,000 at 7 months old if its fleece stats shine. Double that if its lineage is littered with blue ribbons. So how does a new farm turn those numbers into a living? By stacking 4 separate income streams. First, raw or processed fiber. Second, breeding stock and stud fees. Third, value-added products. Think hand-dyed yarn, felted insoles, and those cloud-soft beanies hipsters can't stop stroking. Last comes agritourism, the sleeper hit that now props up 7% of American farms. Let's drill into each. Fiber. The U.S. textile market still favors cashmere, but alpaca is catching up because it's warmer, hypoallergenic, and doesn't rely on goats stripping fragile grasslands. A 2024 white paper on Peruvian exports points out that sustainable branding is pushing retailers to seek alternative luxury fibers, meaning future demand tilts our way. If your fleece tests below 22 microns, mill it into yarn. One blanket yields roughly 11 skeins that sell for $28 each at craft fairs, about $300 minus $10 for milling. Mid-grade seconds become dryer balls or pet bedding. Even thirds, the coarser leftovers from legs and belly, press into garden felt sold at farmers markets. Nothing wasted, nothing composted. Breeding. Alpaca gestation lasts a long 11 and a half months, so every female is basically a furry vending machine with one slow-dropping product a year. Charge stud fees in the off-season. Proven males with championship fleece easily book at $1,000 per date. Keep health records spotless and guarantee live birth to justify the price. In my second year, 2 paid breedings covered every bale of hay until Christmas. Products. A single pound of top-grade fiber spins enough yarn for 2 luxury scarves, retailing at $80 a piece. Do the math. Turn 5 pounds into $800. Pocket $650 after dye and packaging. My farm's bestseller, alpaca adventure socks. Hikers swear they never get blisters. Parents love that they machine wash. And I love the 60% gross margin. A local seamstress knits them on commission, so I never touch a needle. Tourism. People crave animal selfies more than ever. Offer alpaca picnics at $25 a head. 10 visitors. Saturday morning equals $250 for what amounts to handing out carrot sticks and snapping photos. Throw in a small farm store, skeins, socks, plush toys, and average spend doubles. According to Missouri Farm Bureau's 2025 Agritourism Conference, diversified events like these stabilize cash flow for hundreds of small producers during commodity swings. Sounds bulletproof, right? Enter the first real headache: parasite blowups. Alpacas evolved in the high Andes, dry, cold, parasite poor. Lowland pastures are parasite Disneyland. My rookie year, I skipped fecal counts, and by autumn half the herd looked like walking coat racks. The vet bill was $1,200, but the bigger sting was lost weight, delayed breedings, and a ding to fiber quality. The fix cost less than a Netflix subscription, quarterly lab samples, and a targeted deworming plan. Now I budget $18 per animal annually, and fecal scores stay squeaky clean. Still, even perfect health can't save sloppy marketing. Craft shows stuffed with crochet blankets are one thing. Selling $600 rugs online is another. The edge is story. Every social post should answer 3 silent buyer questions. Which animal made this? Why is it better? How does it help me? Film shearing day. Introduce Maple, your fawn Wakaya, and show her fiber traveling from sorting table to spinning wheel to finished scarf. I stick a tiny photo of Maple on each product tag. Customers treasure the connection enough to pay 20% more than generic. Break-even math moment. Graze 6 alpacas per acre. 10 animals need just under 2 acres of mixed pasture, plus a modest 24 by 36-foot shelter kit that runs about $6,000. Hay costs vary, but in most U.S. regions, you'll feed November through March. Roughly 2,500 pounds at 20 cents a pound, or $500. Add minerals, vet checks, and insurance, and you're staring at $1,100 yearly operating costs per 10-head herd, not including labor. With conservative fiber, product, and tourism estimates, gross revenue pencils out at $8,900, leaving $7,800 to recoup capital and pay you. Add 2 cria sales at $5,000 each, and the numbers get friendlier fast. But let's rubber hit the road with a year 1 blueprint. Month 1. Host a shearing day workshop. Charge 10 local owners $50 each to learn skirting. Month 2. Ship fleeces to a regional pool. Take the guaranteed $5.50 for premium fiber. Month 3. Launch an Etsy store with 5 natural color yarns. Month 4. Start Yoga with Alpacas. 20 spots at $15 every Saturday morning through summer. A friend teaches, you collect rent. Month 5. List your first stud male for outside breedings. Month 6. Open farm for school tours. Teachers pay per child. Parents buy socks in the gift corner. By month 12, you've made back housing, fever testing gear, shears, and half your animal acquisition cost without selling a single animal. Now, for the key moment that changed my operation from break-even hobby to reliable paycheck. Last spring, a bride asked to stage her photos among the alpacas. I charged $200, tossed in sparkling cider, and captured her laughter as Maple nibbled the bouquet. She posted the shot, tagged my farm, and within 2 weeks, I had 7 more booking requests, plus a local paper feature. That 15-minute photo op snowballed into a dedicated engagement experience package at $350 for 90 minutes. In wedding season, May through September, we averaged 2 bookings a weekend. Those sessions alone covered every grain bill, mineral tub, and vet visit last year. Let's land the plane with a sober recap. Alpacas won't mint millions overnight. but they deliver diversified revenue on surprisingly small acreage. Fiber covers feed, breeding and stud fees spike profit, value added products fatten margins, and agritourism provides cash flow even when fleece prices dip. Guard against parasites early, honor the power of storytelling, and your herd of gorgeously awkward creatures will do the rest.